Good evening, student. After learning about the long distance transport in water, now we have to discuss how plant is going to absorb the water. Because in plant there is no absorptive system as such. There is no circulating system. Still the plant will absorb the water and it will circulate the water through the vascular bundle from root up to the tip. So this process is very interesting to know in case of plant. So let's try to learn this process in detail. The main structure which is responsible for the absorption of water in case of plants are the roots, and that's why we apply water to the roots. So if suppose this is a ground level and this is a root system, so firstly the water will get absorbed into the root and then the water will ascend in the shoot system and then into the branches, and from branches it will get transferred to the leaf up to the stomata. So we will divide this process of absorption of water in two steps. Firstly, the water will get absorbed into the root up to the xylem, that is a vascular bundle. So this is step number 1. Water absorption into root up to xylem. This is the first step in which the water which is present in the soil, जो भी water soil में present है, वो water with the help of root hairs. So suppose this is a root hair, this root hair will absorb this water and then this absorbed water will get conducted up to the xylem. Clear? And then there is a vascular bundle which is situated inside the root and stem, which will conduct this water into branches, and from branches it will take the water into leaf, and in the leaf it will reach up to the ventlets. Okay, so this whole process, that is absorption of water in the vascular bundle from root up to the tip of leaf, this process is called as ascent of sap. Okay, so there is second process which is called as ascent of sap. So in the first process the water will get absorbed up to the xylem, and in the second process the xylem vessels will absorb the water from the root up to the tip of the leaf. This second process is called as ascent of the sap. So we will divide this topic in two different regions. Firstly we will learn about the water absorption up to the xylem, and in second part we will learn the ascent of sap. Now while speaking about the absorption of water from soil up to the xylem, we have to consider anatomical diagram of the plant. See, if we take a cross section at this particular level, okay, then we can visualize in cross section we are having the outermost layer of epidermis in case of plant, roots, this is the outermost layer. Clear? And the epidermal cells will give rise to a unicellular outgrowth which are called as root hairs. So these are the structures which are the root hairs. They are the unicellular and most numerous structures. And these root hairs will actually help the plant in absorption of water. Now inside the epidermis there is a cortex layer, and this cortex layer is made up of loose parenchymatous cells. So everywhere here there is a loose parenchymatous cells which will form the cortex. Okay, then inside the cortex there is a layer called as endodermis. So this is a layer of endodermis. Then inside the endodermis there is again a parenchymatous layer which is called as pericycle. Okay, so inside the endodermis there is again a parenchymatous cells which will form a layer of pericycle. And inside the pericycle we can visualize a vascular bundle. So this is a vascular bundle, and as we are taking a cross section of root, in root the vascular bundle will show you a radial arrangement. That means on one radius we can have xylem and on another radius we can have a phloem. So we are drawing only one radius. At this radius we can visualize a xylem. So these are the tracheary elements of xylem, and on another radius we can find the phloem. So these are the sieve tubes of phloem. Clear? And they are also having the parenchymatous cells surrounding this xylem and phloem. So this type of structure can be visualized inside the cross section of a particular root. Now we have to trace the path of water from root here up to the xylem. So the water will get absorbed from the surrounding soil into the root hair first, and then the water will cross this epidermal cell and will get into the cortex. Now हमने ऐसा बोला कि जब भी हम इस रूट का इस लेवल पे क्रॉस सेक्शन लेंगे, सो सबसे आउटर मोस्ट हमको एज epidermis. So this layer, the outermost layer is epidermis. एपिडर्मिस के जो यूनिसेल्यूलर एक्सटेंशंस है उनको हम बोलते हैं रूट हेयर, और रूट हेयर का ही मेन काम है वाटर एब्सॉर्प्शन. नो एपिडर्मिस के जो अंदर वाली लेयर है, जो ग्रीन कलर की लेयर यहाँ पे दिख रही है और जो लूज पैरेन्काइमेटस सेल से बनी है, उस लेयर को हमने कहा कॉर्टेक्स. कॉर्टेक्स के अंदर लूजली अरेंज पैरेन्काइमेटस सेल है. कॉर्टेक्स के अंदर वाली लेयर होती है एंडोडर्मिस, और एंडोडर्मिस के अंदर आपको मिलती है पेरिसाइकल की लेयर, और पेरिसाइकल के अंदर आपको मिलता है वस्कुलर बंडल. ये रूट का क्रॉस सेक्शन है, इसलिए वस्कुलर बंडल हमें रेडियल अरेंजमेंट में मिलेगा, यानी एक रेडियस पे मिलेगा जाइलम और दूसरे रेडियस पे मिलेगा फ्लोएम. सो दिस पार्ट इज अ जाइलम एंड दिस वन इज अ फ्लोएम. अभी वाटर एब्सॉर्ब करना है फ्रॉम सॉइल, तो सॉइल से वाटर पहले जाएगा रूट हेयर में, और रूट हेयर से वो एपिडर्मल सेल क्रॉस करके जाएगा कॉर्टेक्स में. अब कॉर्टेक्स से जाइलम तक जाने के लिए वाटर के पास दो रास्ते हैं. the water can move from cortex up to the xylem by two separate pathways. The first type of pathway